Hello, welcome everyone. So I would like to talk something about the AIOps today. Uh, AI agents are Azure AI Foundry in the AIOps world. So basically, what happens, most of the people are what's going on the enterprise level, they don't have a good understanding. So let me give you some of the uh, a clear picture about what's going on and how the enterprise level AI agents can be built and what it can be achieved and what risk and what benefits it can be getting. Let's say I was took this one, Azure AI Foundry, so which is a kind of complete AI unified platform where agents can be built, deployed, maintained, and it can be done its work. Where other you're comparing with other platforms, yes, we have alternatives as well, like SageMaker, Google AI Studio, IBM Watson also there, Databricks. So these are all there. So, but what makes the difference of Azure AI Foundry? So, which is give you the more good level thing. So, to manage your AI agents and achieve a clear goal with the agents in the production level or the enterprise level, where you are comparing with other. So, similar way, like competition. If you say the competition platform which is available like same like the AI Foundry is Amazon Bedrock, which is completely no code thing and where you can build in a graphical user interface and putting all plug and play kind of thing, it can be achievable. So right now in the market at the enterprise level at many companies, Fortune 500 companies, big companies are using AWS Bedrock and also Azure AI Foundry. So for their agent maintenance or agent deployment and agent configurations, and agent can do multiple works then. So before that, let me give you a clear picture that why I need an agent, why the companies are going towards agentic options or AI options or uh, operation things to manage through the AI. So if I say you that why the companies need to create this AI agents and giving responsibility to do some sort of work. Let's say I have a 500 servers. Okay, here 500 servers or the 40 servers or something like that. So in AWS you have, in Azure also you have. So let's say you are creating, you can also achieve this through the Ansible. Basically, you can also achieve through this in Ansible that doing some patchings or updating this patchings or something like that, right? Or creating some users and all. You're connecting to the one inventory and with that inventory and you create one master. So which is Ansible master and you run some playbook as a user query and that will gather the facts and check the inventory and then it will go into execute here. So this is a configuration management tool that we all know in the DevOps as well. But what does this AI can do it here? So Ansible now have one clear goal. It can only do these things only. It can only do these things only. So let's say you wanted to do something. So in the cloud side, creating resources, which will you will choose ISC tool, whether it is a cloud formation or whether it is a your Terraform, okay, or your Bicep or ARM in the Azure. So you will be using those things, right, to create the thing. And you want to create a ticket for it. You want to create a ticket for it while it is going to do that. So even you can able to achieve by integrating the Jira as well. So what makes a big difference of out of this traditional connectivities or out of this all we know that we can able to achieve with the ServiceNow, Jira and other connectivities also with the REST API configurations. What makes more uh, big solution or what makes this AI agents is achieving and saving a lot of time or doing meantime recovery on the enterprise level. So let's get into that. Imagine that there is a user. Imagine there's a user and this user is your customer or someone who is actually facing an issue and he just created one ticket coming to your portal. He just say that so and so server I'm not able to access. So and so server was something happen. So I'm not able to access that. So in that cases, what this user is complaining, it will come to the first where team where L1 team will be sitting here, right? So this L1 team will look at this who are all in the shift. Let's say 2, 3 engineers are there. 2-3 engineers are there. So when 2-3 engineers are there, so this ticket will allocate to one of the person who is working in a rota basis, okay, in a rotational shift basis. So that engineer will review this. So he will be analyzing that whether it is a critical, non-critical, or it's a kind of a change request, or it is a kind of a problem ticket, or it's a kind of a incident ticket. So like this, this classification is going to happen. Since this is on the Jira side, we already configure those things with the labels, right? So when this user is given a certain information here with the labels or something, then it will be classified as something. But this customer is not aware about it. This customer is also uh, not accessing the into this server as a SSH 22. So this is a something called troubleshooting ticket. But this user is lack of understanding or a lack of knowledge on the system. He has created this ticket as something a change request. So it doesn't make sense, right? So when it is coming to this platform where the engineers are working here, so these engineers are, when they are looking at the description, when they are looking at the logs, if an N1 engineer is associate level, is just having 1 year of experience, he will be get confused sometime if he is not well trained on the system. He will still think like that. User is requesting something to the change. He is not able to access the SSH also. So there is a miscommunication and misunderstanding on what need to be changed. So this can be achieved by doing troubleshooting also from the customer end also, or maybe from the server side also. But it doesn't make anything that you need to really implement any change at the production level. So that time what happens, this engineer might be taking some time, and it will be escalating to your L2 or L3, maybe not able to resolve, not able to acknowledge by using Jagger or a Pager duty tools. Okay. So these tools maybe you are using for the escalation matrix, right? So with the escalation matrix, it will be forwarded to your seniors. When it is forwarded to your seniors, and they also think that, hey, this is not the one which is need to be do change, it can be troubleshooted by coordinating with the customer. Okay, so this is a real-time case where uh, most of the L1 engineers working in the front desk or service desk kind of works, so they will be experiencing every time this thing. Okay, now let's understand that this user create the same kind of thing with our agentic AI operation systems. So what happens in these cases? So there will be no kind of such kind of a drama of confusion. So this engineer who is sitting here, L1 engineer, he no more going to confused on what has done or what is a problem and what he needs to do. So this kind of confusions it will avoid when you use any AI agentic systems. Or you can also limit that, and then I will explain you how chatbots or an AI agents and the systems of AIOps or agentic operations it works. So let's say I have a user, I have a user, I have a user. Let me, so this user, so let's say this user is created a ticket in the system. Whatever the portal which we have given an access to this user to complain about it. So he created a thing. Okay. So this is a ticket. So this ticket, whether it is a bug fix or whether it is a change request or whether it is an incident or whether it is a problem ticket, we don't know that what is the it comes under which classification. Okay. So now let's say uh, this this ticket. need to be land in a proper team with the right things that need to be done for it. So which we have discussed in the earlier that what happening in the system. So let's say now this ticket will come to your Jira board and it will be landing into your board with specific descriptions. Okay. Let's say you have something here. So this is a board. So in this board, so in this board, this ticket will come and land it here. So when it is landed here what our agent should be, when you immediately you create this and it was here. So if your agent is working, let's say your agent is working here, and which is having then access to your Jira, which is an access to the Jira. So this agent is already having multiple connectivities, which is also having connectivities to your DB, Oracle, ServiceNow, Salesforce, with multiple things where we actually gonna discuss about the AI, Azure AI Foundry or Bedrock things. Okay, so this is the main important part why how this agent will act like this. Okay, so this agent is having already multiple connectivities. If you are on the Azure Logic Apps, it is able to connect you 400 connectors. You can also connect this agent with multiple things by using MCP or by using other thing frameworks. You can connect to the multiple external sources. Now, one of the source I'm talking about here with the Jira source, I have connected this agent. So what happens? So this same agent is also connected to my database. So to my database. So this is database of Confluence. Okay, docs, let's say. It can be Notion, Confluence, Google Docs, whatever it is. So let's keep it as a simple. It is a docs. And with this docs, and you also have some other things like some other thing, DB. So it is also going to connect to that as well. So you're defining these things. You'll be defining the agent to where it has to connect to it. And also you have a set of servers or the infrastructure here, which is this is infra. So this is an infra. This user, as it is created the ticket, and he was saying that, so he is not able to access one of the server in this infra. So this is Linux server. So this Linux server is not able to access while he is doing the update. Let's say he is updating some patch. That time it was not able to connect to that when this user is sitting and trying to access like this. Okay. So this is infra. Now what happens? My agent also is connecting to this, okay, to fetch the information, to fetch the information, to fetch the information, just connected today. And here, so the same engineer is sitting here. We have an engineer here sitting here. So this engineer has to respond back to this guy, to the customer, that this has happened. So he is doing the live engagement that I understand your problem. So let me go and check, something like that. So before he is going, so the agent should reply to him that this is the issue. It is going to take this much of time and one of the engineers is working on it. So like this, we can set up a notification as well. So immediately when it is created, your agent will come into the picture. And what your agent will do, agent will read this ticket. Since this is having all the capabilities of what? LLM. So which LLM you will be going to use? You will be going to use Mistral, GPT, Anthropic or means Cloud or Gemini. So all the LLMs you can use, you can deploy into your in-house and you can configure them with some capabilities. And then you can build this agent. Now what this agent will do, it will fetch by using your LLM understanding. So what it will pull from your docs. It will pull from your docs. What this docs will do, so here where your rack system will come into the picture. So it will pull into you this and it will provide to the LLM, and with that it will able to understand that, oh, so there is an already this kind of issue was faced previously with a previous customer. So there are some solutions already listed here. Okay. So first option, second option, third option. So three types of solutions are there. It will fetch by using this LLM capabilities. So it will craft your nice answer with the step-by-step things. And this one will come to you over your Slack or at your Jira ticket in the comment section. Okay, to you. It's it's not good that if your agent is writing everything in the comment section, then a customer can also see those things. It's better that it will send you over the separate board or a separate Slack channel, or you might be having a separate interface chat bot. When you're gonna ask with the same ticket ID, you're placing the ticket ID here and you're asking something, then it will pull and will give you the all the information here. So that with that execution steps, you can do two things. So you can go here into the server and log in with your SSM thing or something like that, or you are using Terraform, something like that, and then you can pass all the steps to troubleshoot this issue. So that is the one case. Second case is, as you are an engineer, you don't have an access to this one because you are an L1 engineer. Might be you need to forward to your L2 engineer who can have an access and he can do it here, right? In that cases, most of the people are not available, and might be it is customer is frustrated. He needs immediate things to be taken care, such kind of things. So now agent, you wanted to do agent to be decide and think and then do the changes. How about it? So if an agent go and do, there are two things, risky and safe. So it will also help you to avoid the manual work from a human. Agent can do and do better job, but it is also a risky point. So if your agent, you already given accessibility to your Linux server. So anything that need to be done, let's say you have Ansible or let's say you have Terraform from a code base, or you have something to run from your Bastion host, agent will connect to it and it will run such commands so that it will go and clear here. So this phase is not it. This phase is now going in the market. People are trying to develop this. People are trying putting more workflows. This agent should go and do on the infra level. So, but still we are not sure. We are not into that much maturity level. We are still on the maturity level of 0 and 1 only of the AI agentic operation systems on the infrastructure side or a application side also. Application side, few agents are working, but not all the agents are really that much mature level. So still the market is evolving. So we're still evolving over the maturity sides. This agent is going to do this. So as of now, there are few success stories and most of the failure stories on the agentic side that it is going and doing the changes. So if you ask me how much is the success rate and how much is the failure rate, so most of the companies still doing the POCs and 85% POCs are getting failed because they're not having a right infrastructure, not having the right engineers, or not having the right things to connect and integrate. They're failing at all the integrations and making them to work. And rest of the things are successful with a minimal level, not at the high end level. So there will be a risky point if you're putting this agent at the production level that can also lead to something which can affect your entire thing. So this is how agents will work. And now what we are going to talk. This is one of the example at very minimal level I'm giving you. It will include many components as well. If you ask me how I can maintain this agent, this is the one it is connecting everywhere, right? If you see this agent, you can deploy on the Azure AI Foundry or AWS Bedrock or Databricks also. So don't get confused between the model and LLM. So LLM will do this better job at your agent things, not your model. So if you see it here, Azure AI Foundry. So I have made a couple of diagrams as well. So before that, I'll tell you that what is a chat box and chatbot box and as well as AI agent. Let's say you have chatbot. What this chatbot will do, whatever you ask, it will go and answer you in a rule-based thing. You say this one, I answer this one. Like this, it will act. Example, a receptionist on your hotel. You go and ask, he will just give whatever the information they have with it. Let's say AI agent is something that your personal PA. If you say something, he is also giving you the information and as well is accessing your calendar and schedule a meeting and send a mail behalf of you. So this is something in AI agent. So this is more important, right? So to do this, we can choose a platform like Azure AI Foundry. If I come here, if you see this, this is how AI Foundry platform will give you the all the platform to manage your AI. AI models like you can take any your custom model and put it your instructions, guidelines and everything, rules, and then it can act like that. And you can host the agents and feed this Foundry IQ and the RAG with the knowledge retrieval things. And Azure AI search, Bing search will do for you also. Store in the vector search and you can configure your prompt flow. So this is how agent can be deployed and controlled and managed over the Azure AI Foundry. I'm not going to show you any configurational things as of now because I have to go to the Azure cloud and I can show you as well. I'll plan in the next video. But now to give you a high level view, I was doing this. If you see how this query can be happen, like in a before case, while I was explaining you, if an agent is there, when a user query can be anything, a ticket or a message from your any of your box. It could be from the Slack or it could be from your Teams or it could be from your any ticket comment as well. When you receive any query, so that will go to the agent engine that will analyze that and it will analyze that intent what it is and then it will whatever the tools it is connected, it will look into that and it will select the tool. Let's say you connected to the SQL database or let's say you connected to ServiceNow. Let's say you connected to Jira or SAP or you connected to Oracle. So it will select that and it will execute the actions for you. You need to write all the guidelines and rules how it has to do execute that and then it will aggregate the results and it will return to the user with a direct response. Okay, so this is how agent will work. In more detail, if you ask how this can be done, an agent can work in detail. When a user request comes, AI agent will analyze and plan that in the first. If you are using any LLM like model GPT-4 or 5 or any your Mr. Llama and all, so you can take the instructions. So you are providing this instruction. Let's say you are saying that to the agent in a prompt way that you are an IT support engineer that you have to analyze and think about it and give the correct answer like that. So you are making that context memory also here so that it will save all your whatever you are asking and doing this thing. So this agent analyze that and use the LLM capabilities and then it will go and select the things. So if you're using Azure AI Search, okay, it will connect to that. If you're using Logic Apps, it can connect to 400 connectors. If you're using custom functions, then you can use that. Or you're using REST APIs, then you can connect to it. Or you can use MCP as well. And then it will orchestrate all the results and it will generate the response and to the user. So this is how it works. If you ask me how the agent can be connected to the multiple things. So this is how it will connect to the multiple things. When an AI agent, once the tool is selected, like Azure AI Search, it will go to the knowledge base and vector DB and it will analyze and give it back to you. And it will go to the Bing and it will connect to the Salesforce from your Logic Apps, ServiceNow, Microsoft 365 or more than connectors, and then it will give you all the things. If you are building Azure functions, then you can build the functions by using C code, a C sharp code or a Python or a REST API thing, then you can connect. So that your agent will work like this, how I explained you, like this. Okay. So this is something high level view in a theoretical way I have given. So these kind of labs I'll be going to do and implement, and I am starting a new course on the January 3rd, 2026. Sorry, 2026. Complete MLOps and AIOps and AI agents. So this is a course. You can find this course and you can enroll, and you can also see the syllabus by going into the this website www.rajinikanthvadla.com. So if you search this one in the Google or you search my name, so you'll able to see this website. Here I'm starting a new batch. MLOps and AIOps AI agents, complete full training, enterprise level, completely hands-on. And it is Jan 3rd, 2026, 8 p.m. IST, the regular classes, Monday to Friday. And each class is 1 hour 45 minutes. And who are securing the early bird thing? Already most of the students are already secured. So don't miss it out. Few seats only I'm keeping because this is all experienced people. So I'm keeping only less seats for this course. If you want to grab the seat, then this is the thing. And after course is started, it is more price. You can go with and you can select this view full course syllabus. So it will direct you to the syllabus where you can see my Notion page and completely go through that and let me know if you have any questions and any concerns or any doubts by clicking here enroll now and early bird so that you can able to message me or topmate. Thank you very much for this watching this video, and if you're liking just please connect with me and ask me whatever your questions you have. Thank you.